everybody, and welcome to Phone Homie presents the Slab Hour. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's start.
You see, Rainy Road is all the truth embedded in my chest piece. On my homie, especially, you need to bring catastrophe.
Oh, that's a rough start right now. Let's try this one more time, man. You should always have some rewinds in life. Tell me when we're ready. Go 5. Give me the countdown one more time, real quick. Countdown. Give me the countdown. Ready? Give me the countdown. Need the countdown. In. Ladies and gentlemen, Washington, D.C. and worldwide, Phone Homie presents the Slab Hour. Make some noise! Wow, for 7 people in here, you guys should be making a lot more. Let me do it. Make some noise! All right, well, we'll work with that one for now. Welcome to the Slab Hour, everybody. I am Phone Homie. This is episode 155. Wow, 155 today. I'm stoked. This is the show where we take that 710, that 420 stigma, kind of turn that shadowy stigma that society has penned against us, and turn it around and show you guys that this is a functional society, a fun culture, no longer a subculture, and a community that is very cool to deal with. Most of the times, you find goods and bads and everything, but for the most part, this is a great thing that we do. And for the plant itself, we celebrate all the amazing things that it can do for us, for you, for all of the things that we love, and how much in life it pertains to. Locks in. So welcome to the show, episode 155, which is awesome, by the way. We're hitting like at least 1,800 live viewers. I thank you guys from all over the world watching it. We've hit over 155 countries so far of people actually watching the show. So not only here in the States, but all around the world, people watching. And it's awesome to be able to have a face in this thing, so that we can get the message out there and have some fun with it and show that that this is fun. So yeah,
homie, man.
I was gonna shout you out.
No, but you changed, bro.
I changed?
Yeah, man. The old Phone Homie, you said 155 countries. The old Phone Homie would have been like 155 countries. You know what I mean? Like, you changed, bro. Yeah, man, you changed, bro.
You saying my dialect has changed?
Yeah, man. It's a new Phone Homie.
I think honestly that's an unfair statement because me personally, I'm able to switch my dialect. I can talk Puerto Rican when I want. If I can speak New York, when I want, I can put a little bit of Polish accent in when I want. So I think that, whatever dialect I use, sometimes I just want to be, what is the word I'm looking for? Articulated as much as possible so that the crowd can hear. And I love my radio voice. Yeah. I love my radio voice. Shout out to DJ A Boogie. I don't know what stick is up your butt today.
Hey, man, I'm here to cause a little tension.
Jeez, what the hell? Maybe it's the position. I think
so. It's just got.
It's not right.
Yeah.
He's usually positive across the way from me. Now this close, he can't start attacking me on the show. Like, what happened to my dialect? Wow, this hurts. Anyway, welcome to the show. This is the Slab Hour, everybody. Beautiful interactive show that we've been doing for a long time now. 202-308-5271 for the pot line right here at WLVSradio.com. If you want to come into the show, it's 2622 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C., right across the street from Howard University. And yeah, I've had so much history with this show, man. With this studio. A lot of crazy things have happened. Should write a bio about it one day. We make a lot of copies of it. I'm pretty sure it would go. But yes, the Slab Hour. So it's only fair that we just live up to what we do best, and let's take a slab minute with Chris Crazy. Let's get right into it. Actually, what's funny? I got here early today, so I kind of pre-seshed before the sesh. Yeah.
Right, saying to the beach.
Phone Homie, everybody. WLVSradio.com.
Smoking on your way to smoking.
Washington, D.C. resident now for 12 years and a medical cannabis card holder and cannabis patient over at Tacoma Wellness Center. Make sure you check them out. If you are looking to get your card, check out Tacoma Wellness Center. So, Chris Crazy, why don't you take us into the tradition that we call the Slab Hour theme? From Tacoma to Tacoma, from Washington to Washington. Chris Crazy, I love you. I'll see you soon. Sing if you know the lyrics.
The goddamn dab bass gon' linger.
Stole the back your leg.
Like Phone Homie. I'm Chris Crazy if you don't know me. You punk motherfucker, yeah, I'm turped out. I heard turp saucy out the girl's mouth. We're the pretty bitches. the ones with freckles, and that BHO there got speckles. That's poop soup. Listen to me, that shadow right there don't listen to me. I'm cool, bro. I'ma watch the Slab out.
Jake!
Damn it, Jake!
Damn it, Jake, this mini nail is only on 709. It's supposed to be on 710. What the? I'll take care of that part. You screw that back in. Oh, Jake, how dare you? If the mini nail is watching right now, they're going to have your head.
That's Jake hasn't learned a damn thing.
Wow,
Jake hasn't learned a damn
just
thing.
Stay quiet now, man. You know what, bro. Man? No, it's not the mini nail's fault, Jake.
That's always the wrong answer. That's always the wrong answer. It's the mini nail's fault.
Oh my God! All right, let's try to get this milk going in this thing again. So we're having all sorts of difficulties today. I hope you enjoy the technical problems.
The turfs are glowing just like E.T.'s finger. The goddamn dab bass gon' linger. Stoned immaculate like phone homie. I'm Chris Crazy if you don't know me. Punk motherfucker, yeah, I'm turfed out. I heard turf saucy out the girl's mouth. We're the pretty bitches, the ones with freckles, and that BHO there got speckles. That's poop soup. Listen to me. That shadow right there don't listen to me. I'm cool, bro. I'ma watch the Slab hour and chill out for a dab hour. Motherfucker and twax everything. Married to the turfs, don't you see the wedding ring?
Kind of works. You gotta work. Work. I took like 7 dabs in the car, so yeah, on the previous dab.
Bitch, I'm on it.
I tried to get over to load that radio. Try to go over to 3 Stars Brewery today. They were closed, and basically I had to go and find another beer. So I went with DC Bra today. DC. So they're not even paying me for that. They shouldn't, but it's all right. It's good beer. Thank you, guys. All right, so Slab minutes in effect. Why is this? Thank you very much to the Mini Nail, Mood Mats, Diamond Baron, yeah. Woo. Debilitated, Grassroots California, Oil Slick, High Times Magazine, my train whistle. Thank you, my son. I stole it from you. You stole it back, and I stole it back again. I love you. Hold up, what? What the fucking Turp Town. And so many others. We have guests today on the show. Empress Hill and G.I. Jane will be coming on the show. We are so excited to have you guys over here. And we'll be giving away a pocket, these pot pockets right here. Got little stash places for your trees or your joints. So we have one of these to give away today. Shout out to Pot Pockets. A nice little wooden aesthetic, if we will. Love you, Chewbacca. Always been on the show with the Scots and American. Yes, you Chewbacca, even though you came from another planet, you are American today and always. What is going on with this rig today? Can somebody tell me what's going on? Can't get rid of the milk. All right, events. Tacoma Wellness Center is open now 7 days a week. They are now open from 1 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Find out their menu and other information about them on their website, TacomaWellness.com, or visit their Instagram at Tacoma Wellness. Stay lit and stay fit every Sunday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the 420 Cardio Sesh. By the way, did you schedule that meeting with that gentleman as a guest? Yeah, remember that. Yeah, remember that. Talk to get in there and try to figure that out. Stay lit and stay fit. This event is based on an Instagram hashtag that has gained trendiness over the years. The movement hashtag stay lit, stay fit for the active cannabis user. And I love this thing. So I need to be doing this myself every day. And every Sunday, I actually miss it. So somehow we have to make this a thing to try to get the fire underneath my ass and get me over to doing this so I can just say that I've been talking about it. Now I'm walking about it. Every Sunday from 10 to 11 a.m., there's an open invite for the whole DMV area to CannaFit community to join, as on all levels are welcome to join. As always, all fitness levels are welcome to participate. Thank you. I need that. Put that up real quick. Definitely need a little bit of Gary Newman. They do all kinds of workouts, high intensity, interval training, plyometrics, calisthenics, and more. Always mix it up with their main goal to burn fat and have fun doing it. They are sponsored by local brands, which allows them to always have give a a free gift at pre-workout. You can keep up with the movement by adding at DMV_cardio_sesh or its creator at 420 After Fitness. And don't forget to use the hashtag which started it all, hashtag Stay Lit, Stay Fit. There will be different locations every week as the team builds. The activities will differ, so get fit. This weekend is Memorial Day, so come on down to the Veteran Rally. Hold on, I want to go to Monday real quick. I'm going to read that in a second. Sorry, we jumped the whole week here. Monday, check out awesome event. Wednesday, awesome event. And Friday, we should have an event going down, quite a few events. I have a veterans event going on too for Friday, so we'll talk about that in just a quick second. Did you get that? Did I sound all right? Cool. So, and then now let's go to this weekend. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend, so come on down to the Veteran Rally and the Veteran Pop-Ups on Friday and Saturday. So on Friday, the Stock Up Pop-Up will be running from 3 to 11 p.m. And then on Saturday, May 26th, come out to the Veteran Rally at 9 a.m. That Veteran Rally, that's going on at Lafayette Square, isn't that right?
Lafayette Square next Saturday.
This upcoming Saturday.
Yep.
Okay, 9 a.m. It goes to 1 p.m. and then afterwards there will be a pop-up reception from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. All proceeds from these events will go to charity as well as supporting veterans' right to have access to cannabis. Also, any veterans can skip the line for Saturday's pop-up, so make sure you have your card on you. There might be a lot of veterans over there. Well, hey, I'm a veteran. No, I'm a veteran. No, hey, I'm a veteran. So, but I'm sure it'll all work out. It'll be FUBAR. Who are we DMing for the veterans? Yeah? Okay. So Fire Team Terpenes. If you DM Fire Team Terpenes, it's FIRETEAMTERPENS. Fire Team Terpenes, you can find him out there. And you can DM him for more info 24 hours before the event. They will be releasing that info. But if you want to give him a question and annoy the hell out of him, I say go ahead, do it. Go get him. Phone homie sent you. So lots of things coming up for the veterans. There's lots of veterans coming into the nation's capital to stand up for the rally, see what's going on, and to hopefully get a new right, as this is well deserved. Don't forget about the potline right now at 202-308-5271. Call in at any time. Even you guys. Thank you to my IG fam who always keeps it live. Join us Monday on Memorial Day for the High Vibes and Phone Homie Sesh. It's a Memorial Day blowout party from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Free entry for those 21 and over. Afterwards, we will also continue with our regular nighttime party from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Those will be two different locations. So you'll have the initial blowout party from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then a whole different location for the 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. party. So make sure you're DMing me like a mug because that day is going to be very busy. On September 14th, check out the 29th Annual Boston Freedom Rally. That's coming up. Enjoy 3 days of cannabis revolution on the historic Boston Common. There will be 2 stages of speakers, musicians, cannabis-themed vendors, and lots of food. Not to mention your boy Phone Homie's going to be there for sure. For more information, visit them at themascan.org or on their Instagram at masscan.org. Can you quiet it down? For more, okay. I did it. I did the events. We're good on events. So looks like we will go into a nice little break, and when we come back, we will have Empress Hill. So thank you very much, everybody. Make sure you are tuning into WLVSradio.com right here at Listen Vision Studios, Listen Vision Live.
Look at those diamonds.
Look at that color.
Wow, wait, what happened to that video? I was so the climax of that video was about to happen. I was like, what? Oh, really? Wow, that's crazy. All right, well, welcome back, everybody. We are back, and our second time guest, not third time, maybe fourth time.
This is the second time, speaking to you, but definitely not the first time in the studio.
Kyle Hill, everybody at Hemper's Hill. Make some noise, please. Get hemp butters. Get hemp butters. Hemp butter, excuse me. What's going on? How you been?
I've been all right. Yeah, I was just kind of reminiscing to when I actually met you, and this goes back pre-Initiative 71-ish, like right around the time when a conference came from out of town trying to do the DC takeover. Mm-hmm. But you were definitely like set up. You had the original Phone Homie shirts. You shared some hemp papers with me, and that's when I fell in love. It was the hemp. That was what drew me to you. So
nice.
Here we are 4 years later.
Right? It's
yeah.
Awesome. I see you around doing your thing. It's so awesome. Let's just, we'll give you the platform and let you explain. Your company has been thriving for the past 3, 4, 5 years maybe, and so and you're a DC company. So go ahead.
Yeah, so I got into the industry. I started working with hemp about 7 years ago. I learned about CBD. I went through like a whole transformation journey when I left the country to Costa Rica. So after learning about hemp, regarding what I put into my body, on my body, that's when I started working with hemp, and I developed hemp butter. And early on there was like a huge stigma. It wasn't really like a thing that people accepted outside of any legal market.
Right.
So that's when I started like educating and informing people on the benefits. So as you know, hemp can be made out of anything. So the hat that I'm wearing, like
hemp, soft hemp on top right there.
This is all sustainable, the hemp and the bamboo, but
Right.
I really dig it.
Nice. No, it's true. Hemp is amazing all across the board, and you can even power your car on hemp. So hemp oil. So I mean.
Yeah, there's planes that are powered by hemp. Cars are actually not only powered by it, but the dashes and the door panels are also made out of hemp.
Right.
So it's the future.
Back a long time ago, the only splash that I heard of hemp, pre-legalization, anything like that, was Indian hemp food you use for hair. You ever make it
Yes,
thicker,
like magic.
And I would use it myself to just try to make my hair thicker and everything like that. Because at those times I was doing crazy things like bleaching my hair. So I was like, let me make my hair thick and healthy, so when I bleach it and give it a shock,
That's very smart. Like create a barrier, like a layer of protection,
So,
and that's what it's all about.
Then also too, I had realized that canary seeds or bird seed, a lot of bird seed was actually what's the word? It's when they sterilize it or something like that with the it's pretty much sterilized hemp seed. So they took hemp seed and they basically fed it to birds, and that was
it's perfect for any diet and for the birds and people as well. It's high in omegas, a source of fiber, plant protein, easily digestible. So
where do we stand with hemp as far as legality? Like, is it purely legal here in the United States?
We're making steps. I know everyone's heard about Senator McConnell's proposal to make it an agricultural commodity and completely deschedule it. As of 2014, with Farm Bill 7606 signed by Obama, we can now grow hemp in 34 states under pilot programs for research. So surrounding us, we have West Virginia, we have North Carolina. Virginia's getting ready to make moves. We're pushing legislation in Maryland at the moment. And Hemp History Week coming up, June 4th through 11th, we'll be able to really get more people involved and get that message out even more so.
If I'm not mistaken, back in like the early, like maybe even 1500s or something like that, there were hemp races between like Russia, North America or something like this. Maybe
there's like a whole war centered around it. It didn't make its way to the States until the early 1600s, westward movement from Europe. But with Russia, there's a whole war in the 1800s that was fought and based around the hemp plant.
And those areas like Russia, Siberia, even were the starts of like ruderalis, like cannabis ruderalis. So.
And a lot of people don't hear about that.
Yeah.
You hear sativa indica. There's a whole nother plant species, ruderalis, and it grows more like a bush. It doesn't get very tall.
Exactly.
And it's perfect for seeds.
And you can grow it predominantly anywhere. It has it's able to take rough terrain and all that. You can it would grow in the mountains, from what I heard.
Yeah, drought
Siberia,
resistant, pesticide resistant, and like just using it as a hybrid or using it for regenerative agricultural systems to grow other crops, it does a lot for the soil.
I've heard small talks or maybe read small articles about supposedly trying to engineer more THC content into ruderalis because it has barely any to make it a like almost a medicinal plant that can sustain any kind of weather.
That sounds incredible. Yeah, I'll have to learn more about that. And I keep telling people, everyone's like, oh, you're a hemp expert. Like, I learn something new every day, and you just schooled me right now, for example.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's tons of things you could teach me, too. Now, let's talk about your product, though.
So hemp butter, you would use it just like shea butter hold on. Check it out. You would use it just like shea butter or coconut oil. It works for everything. Over 5,000 milligrams of hemp as the base ingredient. So it doesn't just have hemp in it. It is hemp. Resembles our skin's lipids, so it easily penetrates, pierces, and absorbs rather than just coating the surface.
Nice, very nice subtle smell in there, too. Nothing overbearing.
And we use it with massages. You could use it as a beard balm. Like
add some terps. Add some terps. Put the hemp butter together.
That's the future collab. We gotta make a flavor for you.
All right. So here we go. And then this one right here.
That
is
one's great for your
melon
lips.
berry. Okay.
Yep.
And I love the. Can you talk about the container?
Yeah, so this is the evolution of the jar. It wasn't always in bamboo, but bamboo grows wild like hemp, so it's all about sustainability. You can reuse this packaging. So after you use all of the butter inside of it, you can definitely store your herbs, spices, and anything that fits. It might work well for wax as well. You'll have to let me know the feedback.
No doubt. And then what is this right here?
So this is gummies. I am plant-based, so these are completely vegan, made with real fruit.
Okay.
So that's actually CBD.
Jake would love you.
Yeah, CBD.
Jake's
that's
all
a
about
good
it.
balance. Oh, you're the CBD king?
No, Jake's all vegan.
Okay,
Yeah.
vegan. Okay, yeah. So that's like another conversation. But
Right.
in terms of the CBD, it balances well with THC, and strains that are a good balance of both are probably my personal preference.
Right.
And it helps a lot of people that are medicating for epilepsy and other ailments.
And you can eat hemp seed too as well.
Yeah, you can eat it. The seeds can be pressed into an oil or blasted into a powder. So again, it's a great source of protein.
Is it okay
fiber.
to eat as a whole?
Yeah, you can eat the whole seeds. There's whole and hulled. So depending on what you're going to do with it, I love the hulled seeds, chocolate covered, with the ones that are completely like unshelled. Those go great if you sprinkle it on a salad, add it to a smoothie, just enjoy it by itself.
Cool.
Make a milk out of it. That's actually how I got into the industry. I was repping a company that made hemp milk.
Okay. And so do you drink hemp milk at all?
Yeah, hemp milk is like a great alternative to anyone who has like a lactose intolerant or just kind of trying to cut back on cholesterol. So with hemp milk, it's something you can make at home. It's just simply the seeds. I personally like to use coconut water, but you can use regular water. Figure out a great ratio for you, and like a 1-to-4, 2-to-4 for more frothy. Blend it, and you can strain it or just drink it unfiltered, and it tastes amazing. Add like a drop of vanilla, something to sweeten it up if you prefer.
Kind of nutty?
Yeah, it's slightly nutty, slightly salty, but some people add more salt to it. Just
Is
like
there a salt
splash.
content in hemp?
Yeah, there is a sodium content. I'm not sure the exact ratios based on serving size, but I recommend that everyone tries to incorporate like 3 tablespoons of hemp seed every day. That's 11 grams of plant protein.
Interesting. Nice, man. Nice. So this, and your product has been, you've been hemp balms and butter pretty much predominantly the whole time. Like you stand by this.
I've evolved into all things hemp, so this has been like a great introduction into the industry. I've been able to really like learn more about the plant and see that there is a need to get information out there.
Right.
So with that, I've evolved into all things hemp. So on any given day, like my entire outfit, shirt, jewelry, my shoes, bags, all made out of hemp. So
Wow, nice.
And speaking of that, there's like 40,000 products. I probably broke one of them.
It went down into the abyss.
But 40,000 products made from hemp, and I don't necessarily not getting
feels so
paid to
comfortable,
represent
too.
these companies, but I'm just like a hemp advocate altogether.
No, of course.
This is
Jung
all
Haven,
I
yeah,
love here.
most definitely.
Body products.
Yep, hemp kettle tea. I know them. Shout out to
Local
her
companies.
for. Yep, she's been killing it with the teas. Hemp soap, right?
Yep.
Hemp hearts. We were just talking about this. These are shelled, so you can put them on salads or add it to various things to get a little, I guess, protein,
Yeah, here's
right?
the,
Natural.
the
Is
seeds
it
that you
protein?
mentioned too. Yes, protein, fiber, essential fatty acids. So those are going to be your omega-3, omega-6,
Okay.
omega-9.
All right.
And it's very easy for us to digest. So sometimes when we break down like other types of protein,
Right.
it doesn't like flow the same way. So with
Exactly.
this, it's just giving you like another source and easily digested.
Cool. Nice.
No side effects.
Awesome. I mean, you got all sorts of products here. That's amazing. All the way over to
These are
Hemp
wraps.
wraps. Hemp
Yeah,
wraps.
tobacco
All right.
free. So if you want to take a break from papers and roll up a blunt, but you're not really digging the tobacco, that's a great alternative.
And I love your card, by the way. This is so creative. This is so awesome. Can we zero in on our card, please? All right. Oh, you're wrong way. There we go. All right, it's wood and it's got some hemp butter in there. All right, it's got all the information you need. How create? I like this idea.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like
I'll put some terps. I want to do the same thing with terps. Just kidding. I'm not going to copy your style, but yeah, that's so
You're
ill.
the only other people I know
So
that
ill.
works with hemp and
Right?
bamboo. Like it's on
Wow,
point
that's
with
so
everything
nuts.
that
You
I
just,
stand
like,
for and represent.
Wow, that's so cool. Thank you again. Can you tell people where they can get at you?
Yeah, so on social media, you can look out for me on IG at Hempress Hill. I'm also live in person in Adams Morgan at Spacey Lounge DC. Working with Spacey Cloud, we have CBD products. I have all of the butters there for you to try out. So definitely check me out on IG at Hempress Hill. And web is genhempbutter.com.
Okay. So Hempress Hill, HEMPRESSHILL. Right?
Got it.
Did it. Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Give it up for Kyla, please.
All right, thank you, homie. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll go in a break, and when we come back, we'll have our second guest. So thank you, and tune in right here at WLVS Radio, the Slab Hour.
Yo, shout out to my homie, that dude. We smoking big joints. Gang.
And I'm trapped in between the line I escape. When I finish the rhyme, I got soul.
Time keeps on slipping into the future.
Solo voy con mi pena, sola va mi condena. Correré mi destino para burlar la ley, perdido en el corazón de la grande Babilón. Me dicen el clandestino por no llevar papel. Pa' una ciudad del norte yo me fui a trabajar. Mi vida la dejé entre Ceuta y Gibraltar. Soy una raya en el mar, fantasma en la ciudad. Mi vida va prohibida, dice la solo voy con mi pena.
All aboard. Oh, it's not my mic. It's not my mic. All aboard. Oh, man. All right. So, look, actually, we will. I have to get into the news, and then when I come back, we will come back with our guest, G.I. Jane. But for the time being, first and foremost, if we just everybody get a little quiet right now, we are live and on air right now. But I tell you what, though, you should get excited because we're giving out these glass oneies that have been blown by G-Dubs Glass. Follow G-Dubs Glass, GDUB. SGLASS on Instagram, and what do you call it? Everybody here in the studio today, look under your seats because you get a oneie, and you get a oneie, and you get a oneie, and you get a oneie. Yeah, make some noise, man! Come on, woo! Man, if Oprah was here, jeez, I know I'm not Oprah, okay, but all right, she's over at the royal wedding. All right, I'm doing my best over here. DJ A Boogie, you want to go ahead and pass these around and make sure everybody knows. Here, put this in there so everybody knows who to follow for this glass, right?
Americans. These Americans.
Right?
No, they didn't even get excited.
Wait a minute. What do you mean these Americans?
Whoa.
What do you mean these Americans?
Send all hate mail to.
Yeah. DJ A Boogie's really. You got the Purple Rain on shirt on, man. What's going on today, man?
Like Purple Rain.
Do we have to stop the show right now and have just a little like one-to-one?
I just need to hit these Kung Fu vapes real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit the Kung Fu vape, man. Hit the Kung Fu vape. Please, man. Please hit the Kung Fu vape. And hit my Kung Fu vape, too. All right? Get in there. Take a nice fat hit. Do a 15-second hit on that one right there, okay? Shout out to Kung Fu Vapes, by the way. They're over out in Puerto Rico right now. Killing it and having fun with all my favorite Puerto Ricans and all my favorite food. And, oh, man, I wish I was there. But it's okay because I'm tending to my son. Lots of daddy duty going on. Double son duty. All right, so back here to the show. Let's get to the news. The high pot in news. Get it? You get it? The hypotenuse. Make sure you label that nice. We always used to. That used to be the term that we used to use around here. The hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. So awesome. Anyway, yeah, we are live at the show, everybody. We thank you. Only thing that should be loud over there is the weed that you're smoking on. So join us Monday for that. We already did that. We already did that. What the hell? Oh yeah, news. An explanation of the legal gray area that is CBD. A couple of weeks ago, federal appeals court ruled that CBD is a federally banned Schedule I substance. This heightened the confusion around the legal status of CBD, which can be bought in some states across the country and even online through websites like Amazon. But the truth is, the hazy gray legal status of CBD hasn't really changed much in the U.S. In the recent case between Drug Enforcement Administration and the Hemp Industries Association, shout out to Hemp Brazil, it was decided that CBD is a Schedule I substance with no accepted medical use because it is an extract from the cannabis plant. However, this ruling does not apply to hemp-derived CBD products because the ruling also upheld the 2014 Farm Bill. What the Farm Bill did was allow states to start programs for hemp farming, which led to increased production of hemp for CBD. These hemp-derived CBD products, which by law must contain 0.3% THC or less, are marketed as being available in all 50 states because of the Farm Bill. However, the Farm Bill did not legalize CBD or even mention it at all. The question still remains. Is CBD oil legal? You should have zoomed in on me real quick and you had the dramatic music going. Is CBD legal? All right. Anyway, the truth is it depends on the source. If the CBD product has derived from hemp, then it is not in the jurisdiction of the DEA. However, if the CBD oil was sourced from a cannabis plant, then it is federally illegal, according to the Controlled Substances Act. But remember, the same is true of cannabis itself. If you go to a legal dispensary in Colorado, California, or Oregon, cannabis is legal for adults in that state, but federally, it's still a Schedule I substance. CBD oil from hemp is legal in all 50 states, but CBD oil from the cannabis plant is not. That's where we get into the legal gray area. CBD derived from cannabis is legal according to state law in 46 states for medical use. The difference here is states with medical cannabis protections can offer their patients CBD oil and other products derived from the cannabis or drug plant rather than the hemp one. What is more, There are some states that have CBD only laws, which means they don't allow medical cannabis in its fullest sense. They only permit CBD products with varying degrees of THC from 0.3 to 8%, depending on the state. There are 17 states that most reside in the South, like Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and Missouri. Is CBD oil legal in a gray area sense in every state? That is the big question. Unfortunately, there are 4 states without any form of medical cannabis, including lack of protections for cannabis-derived CBD. They are Idaho, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas. Now, the question that's on everyone's minds, if it's obtained from hemp, is CBD oil federally legal? Yes. Hemp-derived CBD that follows local state rules and regulations can be grown legally. CBD derived from the cannabis plant is only legal in states with medical or adult use cannabis programs. Many argue CBD derived from cannabis plants is superior. Makes sense. That's because the CBD oils and products often contain whole plant extract, which includes some THC as well as other cannabinoids and terpenes. What's important because it produces the entourage effect when it's taken, which is very important because these medicine CBD is best when used with the entourage effect. If you don't know what the entourage effect is, that's THCA, that's THC, it's your terpenes, and CBD all at once, the cannabinoids all pushing together, doing the giving you the full spectrum. Full spectrum. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Autism
package.
Oh,
they give you the full package with everything in it. Sometimes you lose a word, it's a brain fart, it happens, and you all of a sudden, holy shit, there's 30 people in the fucking studio looking straight at me. Fuck. Okay, well, this is a what? Extract? No, it wasn't the word. Good try though. Thank you. Thank you for wasting through 0.5 seconds of the show. Wilson, just kidding with you. This is a concept and proposed mechanism by which compounds present in cannabis, which are largely non-psychoactive, by themselves they change overall. They by themselves change the overall psychoactive effects of the plant. So I don't know if that made sense or anything like that, but together these they work together to really give you everything that is needed medicinally and psychoactively. According to many cannabis experts, the herb works best for medical issues when all of the hundreds of compounds in the plant are working together. Many of these CBD oils promote their ratio of CBD to THC when often offering a variety of 1:1 to 18:1. However, many of these products are only available in states with adult use cannabis or with a doctor's recommendation in states with medical cannabis. Summing it all up, CBD is legal federally as long as it's produced from hemp, but despite this, most states have their own laws allowing cannabis-derived CBD. We head up to New York and we read into the mayor of New York City announcing an overhaul of cannabis enforcement laws this week. New York City has long been under pressure to reform its policing. A few months ago, the New York Police Department released some alarming statistics showing that an overwhelming majority of people arrested for cannabis were people of color. Since then, the City Council ruled that NYPD must publish arrest data. Today, at a Washington, D.C. conference, Mayor de Blasio announced the overhaul and reform of New York's cannabis enforcement laws. In 2017, there were over 17,000 cannabis arrests. Black and Hispanic people represented 86% of those arrested, according to a report published by the Drug Policy Alliance and Marijuana Arrest Research Project. It looks exclusively at data from 2014 to 2016. Comparatively, only 53% of New York City residents identify as black or Hispanic per a 2010 census. These figures have already spurred change on the city council level. In a public hearing on this issue, the NYPD claimed that they answer complaints dependently solely on who calls them. They maintained that certain neighborhoods report more to the police, therefore certain communities have higher arrest rates. Some city council member took issue with this explanation. Councilman Donovan Richards said, "I refuse to believe that in New York City, a city of 8.5 million, that the only individuals calling 911 or 311 on this issue are people in communities of color. The city council unanimously voted for a bill mandating that the NYPD public arrest data online. The NYPD website reports the number of low-level cannabis possession arrests per quarter and where these arrests took place. It also divides data by ethnicity, gender, and age. As the mayor of New York, who ran on a platform of rectifying racial inequalities in policing, Mayor de Blasio is facing pointed criticism. This report published by the Drug Policy Alliance is even titled 60,000 Jim Crow marijuana arrests in Mayor de Blasio's New York, end quote. That's a pretty fucking strong title right there. Mayor de Blasio's speech at this year's Center for American Progress's Ideas Conference addresses these concerns. He begins by explaining that there are fewer arrests on the whole. Crime is down 4 years in a row in our city, he tells the audience. At the same time, we had 100,000 fewer arrests than just 4 years ago. This is due to new policing strategy he calls neighborhood policing. In short, police officers work in specific neighborhoods rather than moving between them. The NYPD's objective is to establish a connection between the police and the residents. De Blasio quotes NYPD Chief of Police Terry Monahan, "We had to invent an entire new type of policing," quote unquote. After enumerating the changes in his office orchestrated, the mayor admits that there are still widespread issues with policing. He pledges, quote, "We must and we will end unnecessary arrests and end disparity in enforcement." De Blasio claims that this will translate to concrete change. Followed by a round of applause, the mayor declared, "Today I'm announcing that NYPD will overhaul and reform its policies related to marijuana enforcement in the next 30 days. He expressed that this issue reflects poorly on New York as a whole. Nothing speaks to the quality of society than whether people are policed fairly," he explains. "If they feel they aren't treated fairly, it's the ultimate indictment, the ultimate condemnation of society." De Blasio did not go into specifics on what this overhaul will mean. He closed in the uplifting note, "I feel like we're seeing things we've never seen before exiting the stage." What is he talking about? Aliens and UFOs?
No. What he's talking about is that they're not going to be busting anybody on the Upper East Side if you get caught with cannabis. Everybody on the Upper East Side, you guys are straight. Brooklyn, Bronx, Harlem. You still
like Sheepshead, Williamsburg.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are good, but so they don't know exactly what it's gonna look like, but it's gonna look a little bit more like you could smoke in Midtown Manhattan. You'll be straight. But that's interesting that he got all that round of applause, but there's nothing concrete, man. He's learning, bro.
What's the substance in it?
Exactly.
Really? Don't forget, you can call to the potline, express your ideas, concerns, and questions or angers right here at 202-308-5271. Hopefully they're cannabis related, though. What?
Pat and frisk is still in full effect. He didn't say anything about pat and frisk.
Yeah, of course. So you didn't hear nothing about that.
Stop and frisk.
Stop and frisk. Pat and frisk.
Up against the wall and spread them. Yeah, he didn't say nothing about that. He just said cannabis is going to be changed. So that's all you need to know.
Yeah, for sure, man. He closed in an uplifting note. But no, that wasn't uplifting, by the way. Though we have yet to hear what what these changes will be, the tide may be shifting when it comes to cannabis in New York. Cynthia Nixon, a Sex in the City icon, announced her candidature for governor and her plan to legalize cannabis. Widespread support for her following this announcement pushed current Governor Cuomo to relent on his anti-cannabis stance and pledge to make a decision based on the facts. While cannabis is still policed in New York, we wait to see what overhaul and reform will mean for the NYPD. We go over to Illinois, where Senate considers a ban on fake cannabis after a large number of cases on which people have died for or been hospitalized as a result for smoking synthetic cannabis. State lawmakers have decided to take action. Now, as the Illinois Senate confirms a ban on fake cannabis, leaders in the state hope to see fewer casualties resulting from the drug. You know what? Let's try to do me a favor and for the next time we have reports on this. Let's take the word synthetic or fake and cannabis out of the same sentence, because I can't even. It's so hard to say this right now. Synthetic drugs that have been backing that are used to be masked as cannabis have been back in the headlines in Illinois in recent weeks. In particular, reports that people have been consuming fake supposed cannabis laced with rat poison have surfaced. Toward the end of April, a woman in central Illinois died after smoking synthetic cannabis that was laced with rat poison. She was the fourth casualty from the deadly mixture. Additionally, Illinois health officials said that 153 people in 13 countries have gotten sick from the cocktail in recent weeks. Even without the rat poison. Did I just knock something down? Nice! Got your back, dog! Woo!
Karma, man. It's the karma. Thank you, universe.
I didn't even do that on purpose,
It's
man.
all good, man.
All right, sorry, man. I am sorry. I hope I didn't break anything. Let me know if I did. We good? Okay. Whew. All right. Even without the rat poison, synthetic cannabis is extremely dangerous. You think? Really? Really? I like that sentence. So the substance is typically a combination of numerous chemicals designed to trigger certain parts of the brain and body. The chemicals are typically sprayed onto some sort of smokable material. Sprayed. Similarly, liquid forms of the drug can be used in e-cigarettes, and although manufacturers are generally aiming to mimic the euphoric highs produced by real cannabis, synthetic cannabis often ends up being toxic. Fuck. In the past, Illinois lawmakers made laws prohibiting the use of certain chemical formulas, but that didn't slow down manufacturers of synthetic cannabis. Instead, they simply came up with workaround formulas. In fact, the Chicago Tribune reported that there are now more than 80 known formulas for making synthetic cannabis. Now, Illinois lawmakers are working to close these legal loopholes. The new bill won't just ban specific formulas. Instead, it will ban all forms of synthetic cannabis, regardless of all other formulas used to make them. Hopefully, this will push legal cannabis. The Senate approved the bill earlier this week. It will now move on to a vote in the House. Synthetic cannabis isn't just affecting people in Illinois. The most recent spree of synthetic cannabis deaths has hit several other states. And in most of these cases, the synthetic cannabis has been laced with rat poison. For example, authorities, what the fuck is this, 1983? Fuck!
Rat poison.
You know when your mom used to say, no, you weren't born in, how old were you? How old were you in 1983?
Negative 14.
Yeah, negative sperm cell. Yeah. And ovary, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Dog, that's crazy. That's how haters be on you, man.
Just stick with the real shit, man. I'm reading this stuff and I'm like,
you can't even smoke fake weed anymore.
Like, we used to have, like Halloween.
That's how haters be on you. Let's sprinkle some rat poison on the motherfuckers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. This is craziness. We used to worry about, don't, be careful if they give you, razors in your apples during Halloween.
Yep.
Or watch out for hot nickels or pennies.
Yep. Throw the apple against the wall. Make sure it's not in there. Yeah, we used to do that shit.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. Maybe we was just destructive kids.
Yeah, I didn't put any razors in no apples, man. That's fucking just.
No. I meant we used to throw the apples against the wall to make sure there was no razors.
Smash apples. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
And then we'd eat the
egging. Okay. I never egged anybody. Anyway, what do you call it? For example, authorities in Florida reported that the toxic mixture has shown up in the state. At least one man has died from the substance. There's also been a number of injuries and illnesses resulting from it. In addition, from Florida to Illinois, dangerous forms of the synthetic cannabis has shown up in Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Missouri, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Officials in each of these states are beginning to take action. It's getting closer and closer to home. As for Illinois, lawmakers hope their new bill will effectively shut down avenues for people to make and distribute the substance. What this bill does is it closes that loophole. Senator Jacqueline Collins said of the bill moving through the Illinois legislature. Right now, you can go to many of these corner stores, the south and west of Chicago, and see these drugs on display. It's very popular, it's cheap and easy to access, but it's deadly. I repeat, it's deadly. Seriously, it's deadly. Holy shit, that whole bag disappeared. There was like 70 in those, and there's only 30 people here. Go figure. Oh, there's 2 more left. Finally, on a more somber note, young King Dave, a prominent figure in the 420 culture, has sadly passed away at the age of 19. 19. Wow, I thought he was older than that. I thought he was 21. You sure? Can we get a fact check real quick? How old was young King Dave? No. Okay, young. Okay, we just said thanks, Jake.
Too young.
Come on, man. Like, I want real facts here, Jake. Let's check real quick and see how old he was. I know. We love you, Jake. We love you, Jake. He was. I know. It says in his name, Young King Dave. Yeah. Thanks, Jake. You may recognize him from the viral video that brought him fame, Big Doinks in Amish. All right, in the video, King Dave proceeds to smoke a blunt while repeating the line. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I saw him saying it, a few times, roll up a big joint, you're like smoking big doinks. You know what I mean? Like it's catchy. It's catchy, and for whatever it is, whenever anybody wants to, everybody wants to judge and say anything. We lost a human being, and that is never happy. So we definitely we celebrate his life, and we immortalize him by having him in our hearts, and God bless you, young man, and your families, and hopefully everybody is able to get up the funeral expenses. Now we can take a break, come back, and we will have our guest, G.I. Jane. So we will see you right here on WLVSradio.com, the Slab Hour. Nobody's called the potline. Mom, if you're out there, maybe just give me a call. 202. It's on there, 308-5271. I love you, Mom. Sorry, I haven't. Yeah, love you. Slab Hour. You got me some chocolate? What's up? What's up, man? You got some chocolate?
That's her stuff.
Okay.
That's just like all the information. Like I got her on Instagram.
Where'd she go?